Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Dead Unicorn. My name is Corey, and this is the Tabletop Role-Playing Game Club, and we are playing Cyberpunk Red. We're winding down on it, but before we get there, I'd like to say something. We don't got any cameras. We're having camera problems, and we definitely, oh my goodness, is that how that's gonna work now? Okay. We apologize for this. I'm gonna get camera. We're gonna see if the cameras come back up sooner or later. I know I can fix mine during the stream. Everybody can see me. I just can't see myself, which is weird.
I can't see.
No one can see you. We can see Valk and James, and James is in your spot. And
no, James is in the right spot.
Valk is in your spot. James is in the right spot,
and then.
But you guys on your cameras, on your VTT, can see me, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we can.
I'm gonna continue to fix things here as.
Actually, if I turn off my camera to you, you'll get my avatar.
I don't think they update. I tried turning mine off, and it still hasn't updated.
Well, but Corey might be able to do something with it.
Yeah, on the YouTube we got Valk and Hard Cell's place.
There, I got
myself
that.
as the only people actually visible.
I changed it. Valk is now in Steelheart's place. That's good. I'm slowly but surely doing this live. So thank you to our patrons who put up with my shit and still give me money. I love you guys.
How many fucking Nicolas Cages are there?
What?
30.
Because I just zoomed in on the green group at the bottom, and just suddenly I swear one or two of those people are Nicolas Cage.
Every Cyberpunk NPC is Nicolas Cage. Haven't you learned by now?
Well, a couple of them
they're all
look like they could be Pablo. Oh, he played across from Nick Cage in that one movie with the drug lord.
I'll be honest, I barely know very many movies with or by Nick Cage, so
there we go.
And
it's just a couple of them.
A couple of these guys remind me of the guy who played Ken in the Barbie movie.
Fair. Sorry, I interrupted Corey.
Hercules?
Continue.
Merc 3 and the leader could be him.
You mean young Hercules? Dude played young Hercules in the.
That's what they called me in high school.
That's how I remember him. He didn't do anything of note after he did young Hercules. That's it. That's. All right, watch this. I am now there. Hello, everybody. Don't I look special and nice?
Are you expecting them to reply to you?
I don't
Or do you hear voices? You hear the voices too?
Do you hear the voices too?
I'm just saying, like, now if you look at me on the stream, my picture's there. Though I still can't see myself in the. Never mind, it doesn't matter.
You are there.
James, you're the Cyberlord. Game on.
Yep. So our party of edge runners has made it from New York City through a airship crash, cruise liner style airship, through Nashville, Tennessee, through Graceland and the Elvi, who call themselves the Elvises, even though that's stupid. Traveled through New Orleans, dealt with a merc known as Bayou Slim while dealing with multiple stops through the Gulf Coast before coming back into the U.S. through the independent Republic of Texas, traveling north to the crater that used to be Colorado, and then over to Las Vegas, where they had their last stop before heading into Night City, where they made contact with their contact and arranged to meet them at Hangar 13 at Night City Airport. And so, that is where we'll begin after character introductions. Let's go ahead and start with Sasha.
All right. I play. Why was I about to say Elmanos? Why? Why?
Because your boy toy is still a toy you play with.
Fair enough. I was gonna say because I bully Elmanos, so maybe that's why my mind went there. I play Gas. She is the resident med tech. She specializes in surgery and pharmaceuticals, so she is always the one to sew people up, put them back together when they get riddled with bullet holes, which is exactly why Gas plans to be using all the rest of her friends as meat shields in the coming fight, because she can sew them up.
I thought you were going to say all the rest of their bullets, but okay.
No. And I will go ahead and pass it off to the person that I almost said I was, played by Tarek.
Hello. My name is Tarek, and I play Elmanos, the hacker extraordinaire who has also become a pretty crack shot over the course of the game. She will be trying to defend herself against a bunch of people who want to murder her, including a group of kind of netrunnery people, and I believe Bayou Slim's wife and her hired assassins, which are probably both wanting to gun for my asshole post haste. I'll go ahead and pass it off to my character's best friend, Steelheart, played by Lady Valkyrie.
Hello, I am Lady Valkyrie. I play as Steelheart, the tech of the group, so also the driver half the time when she's not fixing everyone's gear. These corporations don't know how to make shit. Yeah, that's my role. I'm gonna pass it on to Corey.
Hello, everybody. I play Hard Cell, the corporate exec. He was recently hit on the head, and now he talks like this. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, he's the fast talker, not so smooth talker, but he's a fast talker. And he likes ladies, and he likes the nose candy, and he's very happy to... I mean, this is the end of the quest. We get to hand off this woman to her father and get paid, which is the best part of the job, is getting the paid, because then we can have our $10,000 cocaine party. That's all.
All right. Only small correction on Hard Cell's intro. Oh, it's not just nose candy. Slap patches, pills, suppositories. He's happy with it all.
Yeah.
Repositories?
Just get it in me.
Well, we did make that joke at one point, and he was like, well, yeah, I would at least try it once.
Shoot it straight into my eyeball.
So, you've made it to Night City. You're in the hangar, which
Yes, darling, I'm doing
apparently got
cocaine.
converted to a warehouse / manufactory by some defunct corporation in the not so distant past. Oh, and we get a guest star of Crystal with us. Hi, Crystal.
Yay!
Hi, Crystal.
Hi, Crystal. I can see everybody but Sasha.
Really? Maybe I should try my camera back on.
They can see me. I can't see myself. I don't know why.
Well, to be fair, Sasha, Tarek's always been able to see everyone, but you.
Yeah.
It's us who can't see either of you two. Yeah, you're still an orange box.
That's wild.
Whack.
Hold on. Yeah, no.
In any case, arriving in the designated room, Steelheart has a bit of a shock. Because standing there next to an older man in a lab coat is a woman in a long trench coat and rather durable but fashionable outfit under the trench coat. Well, who takes one look at your group upon entering, kind of calmly scans over most of you, acknowledges the Dr. Young, but when gets to Steelheart, just kind of freezes. Because Steelheart, Robin Garcia, also known to your group as Jenna Swale since you broke the code, you know her by the name Maria.
Yeah, no, Steelheart would just be staring at her, just like her hand, like her. She's fidgeting with her hands now. Just everything else is kind of out of focus for her because she's just like, wait, what's going on? What is going on?
Maria looks completely stunned to see you too, and says in French, "Mon Dieu, I thought you were dead."
I'm not. She's speaking in French as well. I'm not. The family still alive. How are you here?
Well, the ship exploded. We were both on it. I thought you didn't make it. And I was picked up by Texas Coast Guard. Made my way here, and I hadn't heard from anyone. I especially thought everyone but me was dead, since it was a Thor strike.
They little bit off with the trajectory. Didn't hit quite the right place for it to be lethal to everyone. It seemed. I didn't expect you. Wait. I've been looking for you. You're here. Okay.
You have my number now, my private number now. That was the one your hard sell called me on.
Okay.
So you have that. Or he has it at least, and you get it from him.
I will. She's just stunned, going through the like checklist of like going through a checklist.
We have business to deal with first.
Yes.
Right. I see Dr. Young here. Here is her father, Dr. Young. They're already hugging and embracing each other. So, job is done. Except for the hard part. Surviving the aftermath. This is always the hard part. And right as she says that, Almanos, your agent suddenly starts screaming with an alert T put on there that he said if that alert ever goes off, all the shit has hit the fan. And he is going to be busy and cannot provide Overwatch for you.
Uh-oh.
When you look at it, you see satellite footage of 2 Thor strikes going off. Both aimed at the Night City airport.
Tarek.
Replacement for my
Well,
stretched
I
out
guess-
hand.
I guess it's positive we chose not to go to the airport.
Actually, never this time.
Quick reminder from me. What is a Thor strike?
It's where a 6-foot, 6-inch diameter tungsten rod
Right.
is launched from orbit at something on the ground.
A comet. Got it. Thank you.
Tarek,
It's effectively a non-radioactive miniature nuclear strike that has approximate yield of 10 megaton. Actually, 0.1 megaton is the actual answer. But it's still a significant impact.
Tarek, I need to know, what is your I'm going to poop myself alarm sound like?
Crazy frog.
Yeah.
It's not a bad option.
That
Retro.
little toy that's
What
all
does
over
the
the
fox say? It could
Oh,
be another
God.
good one.
Does the fox? I was gonna say the little toy that's all over the internet that goes poop, and it sings that song. Oh no, gotta go. Oh no, gotta go.
That's all over the internet.
Have you not seen this?
Only on Game Grumps.
I've seen it in several places. Anyways,
Sorry, I haven't had any toys advertised to me since Tickle Me Elmo.
It has to be the most annoying. What is the most annoying sound you can think of?
Crazy frog. It's still crazy.
Jim Carrey's quote from Dumb and Dumber.
Some people would say,
oh my god,
Okay,
we've just
we
lost
get
all
it.
our viewers. Thanks.
I gave fair warning for them to mute.
I mean, you could also go with the classic, which is Rick Astley's "Never Gonna Give You Up."
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna go,
That song's
if
not
you're gonna
annoying.
die, that's the
No, it's
song you
not.
wanna
I don't
hear.
know why anyone finds it annoying.
Yeah, it's a legit good song. I don't get it, but yeah.
Maybe
But
something by
approximately
Polymer.
Don't just
a
pitbull,
minute
not right in
after
front
that
of me.
alarm goes off, El Manos,
Yeah.
you hear both impacts outside the a hangar.
Oh, that's not good.
And the footage is showing that it is a Biotechnica AV-9 troop transport that only got a single squad off before one Thor strike hit it. And the other was this armored land vehicle, almost RV, but gothic looking thing that got hit. And you see a, well, kind of crappy Winnebago on the third side of the hangar. And it's just sitting there.
That's not good.
So, at this point, roll initiative, guys.
Ooh.
You're already on the
will
combat
send out-
tracker. All
I
the
will send
NPCs
out-
are already preloaded.
I will send out warning to everybody that that's what's going on right outside our door.
So what you can piece together, though, real quick from the footage you were seeing on there, is that, holy crap, Gas,
How did
that's
you get
a shit
-1?
This was business as usual. You remember that one session that we ran where I made 5 or 6 rolls that whole game and each one was a nat 1? I didn't have a
Wasn't that-
single positive roll.
Was that last session or
Yeah.
the session before?
No, it was a few weeks ago. It was like a month or 2 ago. But I had like 4 rolls only in that whole session and each one was a nat 1.
I've
This is
forgotten
just
that
business
rule
as
in the
usual for me with
I think that was when you guys were hitting the oil refinery before you got to New Orleans.
Oh,
Would you look at that? I
that's
guess
the
at least
what? The, are y'all
I'm
good?
the fastest person in this party, by the way.
Because I like
By
Lenzikov, right?
far the fastest person in the party.
How are
Well,
you
good
the
news.
fastest?
Both
We get to do-
Cardiac and Steelheart are a little bit faster than you there, and Hard Cell is way up there
Yeah.
compared to you.
No, what I'm
Well,
saying
yeah.
is I have the highest mod for this role.
Ah,
Yeah.
And by far. I have
You're
a 10 plus 10 to the roll. I
Which-
think I'm ahead of everybody by at least 2.
Yeah. I see that.
Fuck.
all right.
This is a great start.
Okay.
Don't forget, if everything goes to shit, I'm blowing us up. Or trying.
Yeah.
Who
So
knows
with
where
the
night will take
explosions
us.
occurring outside, the Coven leader is deciding he's just going to go ahead and take a double move and try to get to you guys to get into melee range as fast as possible, since that's the Coven's specialty.
It's okay. I have a flamethrower. I like that.
I can I have pulled out my rifle as part of getting in here?
Yeah, you guys are all pretty much, you had warning from T that these people were doing a breach and enter, so you got your weapons out. That's
I'm
just
gonna roll-
automatic assumption.
I'm gonna roll a 1d2, 1 shotgun, 2 sniper rifle. Shotgun, got it. I would have had my shotgun prepared.
Okay. Actually, the first Biotechnica guy comes up, reaches this entry, is actually able to see the Covenant leader. Come on, pull the sheet up. Thank you. And he's going to fire. At the Covenant leader. That is going to hit. Oh, and he crits.
2 1s, 3 6s. What the fuck is that damn?
That's not great.
No, it's not hitting us though. It's hitting a different
Nope.
enemy.
Oh, that's good.
Yep,
That's
yep.
good.
He's
Yeah.
not shooting at you.
It's hitting this
Yeah.
guy. And he got crit. An 8.
Okay, so he just caused a broken leg on the Covenant leader.
Nice.
Well, at least it's not us.
Let me see here.
Watch what you wish for.
Yeah. Oh, it just has a so I have to do it random. That's not it. So keep yes. Try again.
There we
There.
Perfect.
Give it to me on the second one. Much easier to deal with. Now then we take so if it says that means he's taking that. So that goes to that after his armor. Oops, wrong spot. That one. Oh, screw it. We'll leave there. Boom, boom. Bum. And that's the Biotechnica's dude's turn. Really kind of fucking up the Coven leader right off the bat. Maria Slim is going to go a bit more stealthy. This way, followed by moving up to
I was about to ask where doors were for those areas.
the blue markings on the map are the entry doors. There's other things for actual doorways into each of the rooms.
Gotcha.
Like your room is pretty obvious. Right here's a main way in.
Are there
Yeah,
other doors in this room?
Yeah, I was wondering if there's
There are
doors here
holes
or on,
over here.
and on this side, over on the right side.
On the right side of your room, no.
Okay, cool. What?
Wow.
Where the
Camera forcibly dragged.
Oh, because in initiative.
Yep, I'm fixing it though.
Thanks, Sasha.
Biotechnica Mark 1 moving up. He also can only see the Covenant dude, so that also will hit. Not a crit, but still does some damage.
E.
And the Covenant leader is not exactly happy with all of this shit. This one's just going to be following her boss. This one comes marching out to here. And then moves a little bit this way. And that's as far as she gets with her movement. Hard Cell, you're up.
All right. So, what is configure DV measurement? Okay.
Here.
That's a hole.
That's
that
a
leads into
hole?
the next area. To the other room.
Can we escape through that and let everybody kill each other because they're fighting each other, right?
Well, Biotechnica and the Coven are fighting each other right now.
Yeah, that sounds like a good.
They also kind of want us, so
Yeah, I get that. But if we
I
go
have
through
the
this
feeling
hole,
that if
FYI, I'm at the literal bottom of initiative, but Gas is like loading a grenade launcher with a smoke grenade.
you're dressed so fancy, you look so.
I also have a smoke grenades on hand as well, if y'all need me to use one.
My plan is to obscure this area so that we have a bit of a more defensible position, and they'll have to enter the room if they want to shoot us, instead of being able to shoot us from range.
Well, and hope they don't just throw grenades and pray.
my move is
I
7.
mean, good luck throwing a grenade when you don't know what's on the other side. You have to target an area.
My move is 7, so I can move there. I can target this guy.
Yep.
Target, boom, he's targeted. And then I can attack with... What does this guy look like? Give me a description of Engineer Edge Runner Bounty Hunter 1.
He is 6'4", graying hair, red eyes, fangs showing through his teeth as he is grimacing with a damaged, broken leg. But he's popped some claws of some sort. Let me pop him up just to be certain here. Yeah, he's popped out some rippers.
That sucks. I don't want to deal with that. I'm gonna hit him with my microwaver and just destroy all that cyberware he's got.
Okay,
Sound good?
you can go for it. He really only has one thing that can be affected by it, but it's a pretty freaking important thing.
Well, then let's hit him.
What are
I'm
you doing?
curious. Ah, fuck.
Oh,
Nope.
Never mind. You're not doing anything.
Nope.
What did you use?
Microwaver.
A microwaver.
Okay. I was gonna say because I bought 2 EMP grenades last game.
I missed him by 5.
If I throw that grenade, don't be in the way of it.
Oh, my luck should have reset, right?
Yes, everybody's luck should reset for this.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Roll damage. Oh yeah. Roll damage if they have declared they are dodging and your roll has beat their evasion roll. No, I have not. Okay. So that's it. That's it for. Oh, I can move 4 more. So I'm gonna move over towards this hole over here. Okay, that's my turn. I did it, guys.
Woo!
Congratulations.
I'm scared.
She's just following her boss. That's as far as she's actually able to get. Coven boy, charge out and charge up a little bit. That's as far as he goes. This one, even with her full double run, she gets to right here and just reaches down and grabs the edge of this forklifty looking defunct thing and just one-handed while staring into the room at Hard Cell. Oh, as he moves out of sight and just kind of casually lifts it up and flips it on its side to block the Biotechnica people from being able to shoot at her.
Uh-oh.
Just calm as you please. Just a simple lift and drop. All one-handed on a 2-ton machine. Biotechnica's leader comes out to here. And he calls out at the Coven leader because he recognizes this guy. And goes, Edward! And just starts firing at him. And that's definitely going to hit.
Okay, so he recognizes him in a I'm going to kill you sense. Great.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he don't like him.
Cool. I just like to know what my enemies think of each other.
And Covenant leader, for being a cyber psycho, is already gravely wounded. But that's what happens when you're the first to charge into a fight and you're going melee against ranged. Don't technically work too well. This guy moves up. He's also got clear line of sight on the Covenant leader.
You know, if the Covenant leader had gotten to us before these assholes started shooting him, I wouldn't have felt this bad, but I feel bad for this guy.
And he also hits him.
Oh, no. He's not gonna be able to do anything. He's gonna be dead.
This one then moves up to here. There, he also has that straight line of fire.
Oh my god! Oh, okay, yeah, then that.
He rolled low on the damage side, but he rolled really well on the attack. So Corey gets a glimpse of bullets bouncing off this vamp's head. As small bits of tech hair and little bit of skin goes flaying off, and you can see metal underneath the skin.
He's a Borg.
The entire Coven team is Borged out nuts. Valkyrie. Steelheart's turn.
Oh gods, we already got here. Okay, cool. Let me pull out the ruler.
I will say this for Cyberpunk. Combat is relatively quick.
Yeah, I forget that. So I can get. I have my shotgun out.
Ever wonder what happens when
The
all of these
radius
like
of explosion on a
Borg
grenade.
guys get old and have to go to their retirement home?
So my grenade smoke says deals no damage, fills a 10-meter/yard by 10-meter/yard with smoke for 1 minute. So I'd assume square.
5.
Yep. So it would be, if centered on Coven leader, this corner.
No, I'm
this
gonna center
corner.
it. I'm gonna center it right here and center it in the entrance.
Yes, but I'm talking for like where Valk might want to go, because Valk was also.
I only
talking
have
about
smoke
it.
grenades.
It's Valk's
It's
turn.
effectively going to be the same thing. I'm going to let her do her thing. I did reload all my ammo, right? Yes. Good, good, good. Sorry, it's been a while, and I'm terrible at deciding things.
$10 meters.
I'm going to move to here. And remind me, is there a way to like hold action to shoot someone as soon as they enter here?
Unfortunately, that
I think we
tactically
found
would
out
not
the other
work
game.
right now because the hold till something only lasts till the end of the round.
End of the round instead of until my turn comes around. Well, that just
Right.
makes it absolutely useless for me. Cool, good to know. Thank you. And let me just double check my skills. Melee weapon is 11. Shorter arms is 12. Shorter arms is still going.
Did you do a double move to get where you're at, or a single move?
Single move.
Okay. If you swap to your sniper rifle, you can shoot through the wall.
Is that not an action? I thought that was an action.
It's the equivalent of D&D free action on
Okay.
swapping weapons.
So it's an object interaction if using D&D terms.
Yeah. So it's one of those that, because it helps with cinematic, we don't worry too much about what weapon you have in hand, just as long as you declare before the attack.
Cool. I'm gonna pull out my sniper rifle from my carry-all and shoot through the wall. Is that what you
At
said?
the
I can.
angle you're at, you have, through your thermo, you could target the Coven leader or her.
Either the Coven leader or this person here.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, it's actually a higher DV for the. Is there an increased DV because of the wall at all?
DV, no, because I believe you said you got the thermoscope on your
Oh, God.
sniper rifle, which is why I said if you switched it, you can shoot through the wall. Again, cinematic logic, not actual real world physics. Don't know why it spammed that. You're good to roll attack.
I can't hear you, James. I don't know if you can hear me clearly, but you are very robotic for me.
He can hear you.
Okay, cool. You can hear me. I saw James nodding on stream. I can't see you guys moving either. I'm going to aim for this person down here because it says DV25. Because this is a sniper rifle, longer range. So I'm going to go ahead and roll. I am glad.
And he's
Oh,
she's gone.
that's going to mess with the lineup.
Nah, it'll be fine.
But the roll happened.
Yep.
At least a roll happened. I saw a die pop up.
Yeah, I saw the die as well, but didn't see the thing.
Ooh. Her ping is 93, which isn't bad.
Terrible.
Well, we'll come back to Valk then,
Sure.
once Valk comes back. So Cardiac is going to move to about here and take a shot at the Coven leader with his very heavy pistol. At this range, that is good enough. Barely, but good enough. And it doesn't really seem to do a whole heck of a lot, but he hit him. Which, for Cardiac, is almost flavored of a miracle. Hermanos.
Okay, I'm gonna move out. Oh, I gotta flip that up. I'm gonna get to here. And I'm gonna take a pot shot at this guy. Can I double right click him? There you go. And then let me
Yeah, she's already has her rippers out. She has her vampires, and she's got a cyber snake trailing out of her mouth already.
Is she wearing armor?
Looks like light armor, Jack.
Okay. Boom. I don't have any penalties. Oh, so close, but still not bad. I still got it. Clip them. All right. Rolling damage. Auto fire, yes. Aim shot, no. Total mods, no. Go. Oh, that's a crit. Do I need to roll a d6? Is that how this works?
No, I click a 2d6 button on them for the critical injury table.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, maxed out with that too. Nice.
So I hit with auto fire. Isn't that? Don't I do? How does this work again?
Well, it says auto fire ×1.
The auto fire on here is ×4. So is that the first set of damage? Is that how it works? I forgot how to roll damage for this.
No. Auto fire. It costs an action in 10 bullets. If you don't have 10 bullets, you can't use auto fire.
Yeah, I just 10 bullets out of my 45. And they're smart gun bullets, so that is a little sad.
You roll 2d6 for damage and multiply it by the amount you beat the DV to hit your target up to the maximum denoted by the weapon's auto fire.
So 4. I rolled over 4 over.
Yep, up to that. It says that by 3, so it's a ×3. So that would actually make it 36 points plus the 5 critical.
Ouch. That's a
minus
lot of
the 11
armor.
from the armor. Actually, minus the 11 3 times. So actually, we first take the 11 off of the initial damage. So that means that 9 points total got through. But did serious ablation to her armor.
Yeah.
So her body armor can only stop 8 points now, and she has a broken arm.
Deal with it. Okay. That is... Oh, wait. No, I'm going to pop back over. 5. Actually, I'll do 5, 10...
And that means the rippers in that arm, she can't use them. She's
going over here.
down to just one arm working.
I slide in right here, trying to get a little low, like mid guard, like a kneeling position with the rifle out to try to make sure that anyone who walks into the door is going to be walking into potentially my auto fire. And that's it. My turn.
And Steelheart was able to tell me that her total was a 19, so missed. So
that's okay. Yeah.
That's what happened with Steelheart. So now, last dude of Biotechnica Merc squad, who moves up in unison with the rest of his squad, is only able to see Edmund from here. So, continuing the tradition. And yeah, that's more than enough to hit. So the Biotechnica squad really doesn't like Edmund.
Edmund is not having a good day.
Nope, he's down to single digits starting from 50.
Jesus.
We got Edward and Edmund. Which one is Edmund and which one is Edward? Edward is...
They're both actually the same person. I messed up. He's actually Edmund, the coven leader.
Oh, okay. Because first you called him Edward. It's this guy. Yeah, that's what I was like.
A pair of gamers.
And before Sasha goes on 0 on initiative, because that's technically where the turn ends. So, yeah, Sasha, one benefit of rolling so low means that while you technically lose your turn this turn, you're first to go in all those subsequent ones.
That makes no sense. Why wouldn't the turn be a new turn at the top of the initiative?
It's a technical, because you're at the end, you're technically first because you are operating at a negative as opposed to as a positive of the round.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the whole Gandhi pacifism turn into nuclear or nutsoid by having it flip over into the negatives.
Civ logic. Jesus.
Yep. And
Nuclear
so
Gandhi is hilarious.
on 0, both Dr. Youngs and Maria open a hatch in the floor and climb into it.
Good.
Maria looks over at Hard Cell, snaps her fingers, and your agent pings with your payment.
Cool.
And a couple moments later, another message pops in on your agent, but you don't have time to look at that right now. And now it's Gas's turn.
Okay. So I've been reading on how grenades work. And what I think happens if I shoot a grenade is I target a square for my grenade. And then in a 5x5 area around it is where grenade go boom. If I miss, I think GM gets to pick where in that square grenade go boom. Like the center of the explosion being somewhere within that square. So Gas is gonna move. So I also realized that I have to take an action to reload grenades. So I'm just gonna keep the sleep grenade as being in my bag, and I'm gonna have an incendiary grenade instead, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for my move, and then I'm gonna shoot a grenade right here so that I can try to hit all 3 of these guys.
Okay.
Let's see here. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. I've never used this before. It should be DV15.
Or
to attack them with the grenade. I'm just going to target one of the guys that's DV15.
And that would be a heavy weapons.
Yes, that's what it is set as on my thingy.
If you were setting it as a trap, it'd be demolitions, but yeah.
I'm also going to spend a little bit of luck because, knowing me, I've had very bad luck today.
never a bad idea.
Ah, I missed. And I spent luck. Can't help the low rolls.
You missed by 2. You were targeting this square. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means you actually landed in this square.
Which one? Okay. So I'm going to blow up this guy instead.
You're going to get her, but not the other two.
Okay. I'll just rechange my target onto her and then roll damage. Actually, I think she gets to try to evade. I don't know how this works. So
It's an
anyone
area.
with reflex 8 or higher can choose to try to dodge the blast by rolling higher than your original check, placing themselves outside of the blast area if they succeed.
Well, she doesn't have an 8 in reflex.
Okay. So then
She's
I
got a
get
7.
to kill her. Roll damage.
Dog's still out.
Mm-hmm. Do I need to press the apply button, or do you do that?
Go ahead and do that for me.
Oh, it wants it as asking a bunch of questions that I don't know the answer to, so you should do that. Like if they have a shield or damage reduction from stuff. So I have no idea. Okay, and that's the end of my turn.
There is a definite shriek of pain there, and the two in front flinch as the fireball does wash heat over their back.
I think there's also something. I think there's a secondary thing that happens with a incendiary grenade.
Fire.
Yeah, the target takes 2 damage to HP at the start of their turn unless they use an action to extinguish the flames. So she's burning.
You just got napalm.
Also, do you like high or low or middle? Like pick a 10-point range in a D100.
Low, I guess.
Okay, so do you like 10s, 20s, 30s, 40s, or 50s? 10, 20, 30, 40.
30? I don't know.
Okay. All right. You notice that the propane tank on the forklift thingy just kind of goes in the middle of the fight. It doesn't go boom.
Oh, shame.
Only a 10% chance that an abandoned forklift would still have enough propane to go boom.
So what are we gonna do about Valk not being here?
Yeah. She can't get the VTT working. Foundry is not coming up for her at all, which makes me think: is Foundry Fubar? Did something happen to it? Was there an update that we did that I wasn't supposed to do, or like?
No idea. When I started it up tonight, it did give me a update thing, but it was just saying bug fixes. So
I am kind of flabbergasted.
but we did get at least one full round in. I mean, that's at least something. And we see that the wave this is going is, while the kid gloves are gone, and I am going to do my absolute best to kill y'all.
It isn't the dead unicorn. She says it isn't the dead unicorn VTT. It's the Foundry site. It's Foundry altogether. That's.
I don't know that that's the case because our Foundry is an instance that is running on a remote server that
Yeah.
we deploy it to. So it might be that server is having issues. I don't know.
I can log into it just fine. Whoops. Everybody can see my stuff. I forgot. Everybody saw my tokens. They know how many characters my password is.
Ba-dum. You're gonna get hacked now.
I know. They didn't see my password. They just know it's like X many characters. It's a lot of characters. But yeah, that worked fine. I don't know. Do I dare hit the refresh button? Hitting the refresh button.
If it kicks us all out, maybe it'll.
We're on a 2-game problem streak.
No, that worked for me.
Oh, just a reminder also over to Tarek. When I popped it up the VTT, it was still showing the sign in for your game.
I don't have a game yet. That is something Corey was making last night.
Ah.
But I'm gonna have to actually build it all myself, unfortunately.
It happens sometimes.
Oh, Tarek just left.
Which means we can't hear Sasha if Sasha's talking.
Yep. Wow.
Well, we at least completed one full round.
What's going on?
I'll take that as a kind of a win in tonight.
Why is this happening?
I'm not going to go anywhere until at least midnight, and we see if we can get something by then.
When's midnight for you? In 40 minutes or later?
About 40 minutes, yeah.
What happened?
It loaded for me. I logged in and it seems to work. I was able to connect.
Like through her account? Why don't you try signing in as her? Is that what you did?
She's like,
no,
maybe I can do it during Discord. And I'm just like, you can't see the map.
I mean, you should just try signing in as her and see if it will let you connect or not. Then you'll know for sure if it's a problem with her computer or with Foundry.
FoundryVTT.com. Foundry is working for me. It's up. Off analytics. Yeah, it's working.
I can create a rendezvous through Wirecast, but I can only take 2 other people. A 6-person rendezvous is costs a lot of extra money. Well, I'm not sure what we really want to do, guys.
Yeah, I don't think Valk would appreciate us playing without her.
Yeah, I don't want to do that either.
NPC's turns up until hers, and I'm not too keen on waiting around for 40 minutes. So I feel like we probably should call it.
Oh,
that's my
second game in as many days.
I know.
Or in as many weeks, I mean. Okay.
Valk is saying continue without her.
No, we shouldn't.
Guys, thanks for hanging out with us, being there with us in the comments. I'm glad you're all with us. We're gonna get this all figured out by tomorrow, and hopefully have a good, stable game. From myself, James, Tarek, Gas, or Sasha, and Valkyrie. Go and roll some dice. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.